It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 take, go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Other questions? Got one in the back. Go ahead.
Jeff, can you give me your impressions of Sam Bass over the years with the work that he's done for you and then what he's done to help promote the sport?
Oh, Sam's great. I mean, he's a really neat guy, fun to work with. He's played a big role in our paint schemes over the years and in some great promotions that we've done through different paint schemes over the years, as well as some of my memories. My best memories of when I first came to Charlotte and going to the old Sandwich Construction Company restaurant and just looking at all the Sam Bass prints and Gary Hill prints, all around the walls there. When you're new to the sport, you just think that's the coolest place that there is. Unfortunately, it's not there anymore. But the stuff they had up on the walls was pretty impressive, and to be able to meet Sam and have him design a car and do the prints that he's done for us over the years has really been a pleasure.
Question here, Mike, and then we'll move up to Jerry. Go ahead.
Jeff, he asked you quickly about Richard Petty. The 50th anniversary of his first start is going to be in July, and there's going to be a promotion and so forth. What is it about him that keeps him so popular? I guess he might be certainly in the top 10, maybe in the top 5 people in popularity still in the Cup Garage area. From your perspective, what has kept him near the top of that list so long?
I mean, he's the king. I mean, he's the king. If he's walking through the garage area, he's the king. And then if you look at the stats, he's the king. I mean, the guy, he's won more races, he's won more championships, are tied with Dale Earnhardt, and I think that what he did over those years behind the wheel, and the way he marketed, himself, and however he got his nickname, I'm not really sure, as the king, he's lived up to it, and he's obviously now a car owner, and with Petty Enterprises, I mean, their presence and that 43 cars presence, is still very strong out there. And so, I mean, to me, I still go places, where I'll meet people that have no clue about racing, and they'll say, well, I know Richard Petty, or I know Dale Earnhardt. They know that name. And, I don't know. I haven't asked them enough times as to, well, why is that? But I just know that that's the case. It stands out. It always has, and I think it will for a very long time.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Jerry Bunkowski, Yahoo Sports. Dale Jarrett, is saying very clearly this is a cut and dry decision. He's not going to be racing again anymore. But there's still guys like Elliott, Terry Labonte's going to be coming back. Sterling Marlin wants to still race. Mark Martin's still racing. What is it that keeps guys who are at the end of the career still wanting to come back? And could you ever envision yourself retiring and then saying, I think I'll come back for a little bit more?
Well, I don't know unless I get to that point. I mean, I love being behind the wheel of a race car. I always said when I retire is when I'm going to go start driving sprint cars and midgets and dirt cars again. I love the dirt so much, and just don't get an opportunity to do it now. Or go drive, in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, or just do something, that I've always wanted to do. When you get here, you strive so hard to get here, and then you get here and you find out it's a lot of work, and it becomes a job and a business, and you do your best at it, that you can, but just doesn't give you some of the time that you'd like to go do other things. So, I mean, when that day comes for me, I would look forward to the downtime away from all of that, but I also don't know if I would miss that competition and being at this level, and I wouldn't know until I stepped away from it. But I think with DJ, I mean, he's able to be in the booth. I think that what he's doing in the television booth, and he's already, to me, been very good at it, and is going to only get better. And so I think that is going to probably take a lot of that desire away from it, because he's going to put himself into that, and I think he's going to want to excel at it, and he's going to. And I don't think that unless it's for some little specialty events that may come up for fun, I don't really see him coming back. And that's kind of the way that I would envision myself as well. Well, again, I mean, Bill doesn't do TV. I'm not sure what Bill does do when other than drive dirt cars and still drive cup cars, from time to time. So, I mean, he's a racer. I've had more respect, of Bill over the last couple years than I ever did racing with him. I mean, I always knew he was a good race car driver, a great champion, and a good guy. But to me, it's more impressive to see him go drive these dirt late model cars and then come back just from time to time and qualify the cup cars, into the race, and in an unfamiliar car with an unfamiliar team. I mean, to me, that's pretty impressive. And then to see Mark Martin jump around the way he has, I mean, he's a true racer as well. Schrader, I mean, those are racers, and you got to respect that. But those are the kind of guys that you're always going to see him in a race car.
One more question. Go ahead, Viv.
Bernstein, New York Times. Is Kyle Busch's aggressiveness on the track reminiscent at all of Dale Earnhardt's aggressiveness?
Yeah, in a youthful way, yeah. I mean, I think that Dale Earnhardt, he was a little more stubborn, which I find myself doing as I get older too. And that's how he was. He was aggressive, but like I never saw Dale out leading the race with the car that could just lap the field, bounce the car off the wall every couple laps. Never saw him do that. If he was trying to make a pass on the guy for the lead, I've seen him go in there and get loose underneath the guy and take the guy out and possibly even himself. Seen that happen. But to me, there's a big difference between the two. And I think that Kyle is an extremely talented driver, and we all recognize and know that. But I still think that sometimes, his aggressiveness and his youthfulness does get the best of him. And when he balances that out, or if he ever does really truly balance it out, he'll be unstoppable. I mean, he's almost unstoppable now, but those times he hits the wall, if he hits it a little bit too hard, that car might not be quite that good.
Jeff, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Good luck
Yep,
tomorrow
my
night.
pleasure.
Appreciate you coming in.